also changed. We've seen it on film. Very explosive. You can't relax.
Well, I think Danny said perfectly that offensive line for Oakland has just been phenomenal tonight.
Yes. We talked. Well, that one touchdown. They went 10 yards in a big pile, and Oakland pushed them all the way to the goal line. So,
yeah.
And then that's all. It's not the runner. It's the linemen that are actually doing the struggling.
Well, let's take a look at those stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, and Josh Houston and Associates and Winners Trophies. For Oakland, they had Dante Cameron, 8 carries, 87 yards. Craig Tutt, 14 carries, 79 yards. And he looks like, Rod, he's not even having that great of a game.
No.
But he scored 3 touchdowns at 79 yards. He's had a great game.
He's not getting the yardage he had last week.
And here's a little something extra, like that sugar and spice we're talking about. Kamani Bass with 5 carries and 46 yards. Just when you think they got the other 2, he comes up. And he's had big runs, too. He's only had 5 carries. Dante Cameron, make that Morton. It's 2 for 3 for 42 yards. And that pass to Millsaps was a huge one. First half rushing for Oakland, 212, 42 passing, and 254 yards total offense. For Ravenwood, it's just the opposite. Balalola has 2 carries, 6 yards. William Chance, 42 yards on 8 carries. And Chance is 1 of 1 for 39 yards. They have 87 yards total offense. Give us a few defensive stats.
Okay, for the defense, for Oakland, we have Colin Williams has 5 tackles. Marion Woods has 4. Chevy O'Moore has 4. Big plays were a fumble recovery by Colin Williams because of the tackle or forced fumble by Craig Tutt. Just a solid team performance. Hadn't had to do a whole lot because they haven't had the ball much.
Right, they haven't been on the field very long.
Except that one drive they had. It hit the long pass. Oakland they took advantage of Oakland really pressuring the runners, trying to get them in the backfield, and they hit the long pass, and then that opened up the run, and Chance was able to find some gaps to get through.
It could really be 35-0, really, right now. Yeah.
Right, and especially when we had the personal foul that really took us away from one touchdown early. So basically Oakland's got to come out and do what they've been doing. Good.
Yeah.
And as long as you play good, solid defense, you got this game.
Yeah. Keep the time of possession. They don't even have to dominate it. Just equalize it. I mean, that's all they have to do, really.
It was amazing. Probably on purpose. They weren't doing much when they got the ball that's the last series at the beginning, just enough to get the first down.
Yeah.
Then we didn't have much time left, and then boom, the touch starts going. The nice long run, and then they're able to work it in, and 19 seconds left.
Well, one thing too, Rod, here in the second half, Oakland, they're going to run the football. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Ravenwood's got to make a few stops. I mean, they just can't go down the field.
And, I saw, the stats. This Anderson, I keep mentioning his name. He's had 11 tackles. He had 16 last week. He had the forced fumble that Pollard picked up and ran it back for the touchdown to beat Southwind, who was also an undefeated team. And Pollard's played a really good game, really a lot of hard hitting. But it seems like they're about the only two that's really hitting hard. Where Oakland, their whole defense is really involved.
Swarming.
Yes.
Swarming is what they're doing. All right, that's the defensive stats. And the offensive stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Now it's time for our Craig's Tech Service plays of the game. And we're going to start off on our scoreboard as soon as I get it here. There it is. Oakland got on the scoreboard first. 10-14 to go in the first quarter. A 41-yard run by Cameron.
35, 30, cuts back outside. 25, 20. He's got some blockers. 15 to the 10, to the 5, to the goal line. And touchdown! Wowee! Junior quarterback Dante Cameron with his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
I'll tell you, he really did a good job of following his blockers there, and he just did a few stutter steps, and once he found the hole, that burst of speed got him there, and nobody touched him after that. Oakland scored again after a fumble recovery, which was huge. With 6:08 to go in the first, a 3-yard run by Craig Tutt.
Tutt running right up the middle, and Tutt running into the end zone. Patriot touchdown! And the Pats are off and running here in the Blue Cross Bowl. Up 13-0.
Nice job of going to the Wildcat. Tutt knows what he's doing from there. He's played that position, run those plays a lot, and it was an easy score. That made it 14-0. Then Oakland, with 8:57 to go in the second quarter, continuing to eat up the clock. They had a 9-yard run, capped off by, again, King Tutt.
Two halfbacks. They're blocking here near side, and it's Tutt. 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Craig Tutt finds pay dirt for the Pats.
Beautiful hole, and I love the way he went to the outside with it, and I don't think they were anticipating that. Scored easily. Ravenwood had a touchdown on a 2-yard plunge by chance. Their only score in the first half to make it 21-7. But with 19 seconds to go in the first half, after a long extended drive of about 3 minutes, 3-yard run by guess who? Tutt.
First and goal from the 3. Inside counter. Tutt trying to push his way into the end zone, and he does. Oakland with another big one right before the half.
Good answer there by Oakland, just beautifully done. Ate up the rest of the clock, and that's what I was saying. If you don't do anything, if you don't score, at least eat up the clock. Well, they did, and they scored. And our score here at halftime is 28-7. And Oakland, Ravenwood will get the ball back when we return. And Brian Baird will also have the play-by-play story for you. As we continue here on State Farm Prep Football, it's the 6A Blue Cross Championship. Oakland leading it 28-7. We'll be back.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each 4 corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun.
Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned funeral home, we're committed to honoring every life with dignity through traditional services, cremation options, and pre-planning that gives you peace of mind. For over 140 years, we've been here when it matters most. Visit JenningsandAyers.com. Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, honoring life and comforting families since 1880.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
And we return here with a 28-7 Oakland lead from UT Chattanooga. And Rod, keys to the second half.
Time now for the keys to the second half. Brought to you by Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall. Auto, home, business, and life insurance with a trusted agent, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance.
Rod, we kind of touched on it. It's 28-7. That's a really good lead to have at halftime. I think it's important, though, this first opening drive by Ravenwood, I think that really holds the key maybe to the second half.
Right, for Ravenwood, definitely.
Yeah.
And then Oakland, probably, if they can get the ball back and not allow a score and eat up some clock, they probably pretty much got the game.
Yeah.
But if Ravenwood goes down and scores, only 2 touchdown lead, and they get
it makes it interesting.
Right. Then a short kick, and they happen to recover or something, things can change So you cannot relax for Oakland. I mean, you're going to have to be putting pressure on them. They've done a good job of that, but you can't let them get behind you for the pass.
One final question. Do you think Ravenwood needs to put the ball in the air a little bit more?
They're going to have to. The number one, that it would stop the clock on it, and you won't run the clock so much. And basically that's going to have to become their main part of their offense and then run off of it.
All right, that's your keys to the second half. We're about ready to get this one underway and back with the play-by-play story after an extended break and probably going to the food line over there and some water and all that. Thanks for the water, by the way.
You would not believe the lengths that I had to go through to get that water. I broke in somewhere.
Wow.
I don't know.
Are you going to make the trip home with us?
I don't know. In jail? There are lots of state troopers maybe looking for me right now. I have no idea, but
oh, Matt will take care of you.
I found the last waters available in this press box. Of course, this is the last game of a long weekend, 9 championship games. We've got a half to go. We've got a half to go to see if the Oakland Patriots can claim the school's 9th state championship. And here's the kickoff by Hernandez, taken inside the 10. And still on his feet is Macias, but wrap him up pretty quickly. Brown was the one who did that. Really good first half for the Oakland defense. And Ravenwood moving left to right here. Have a very, very, very important drive. So this is a key time for our Oakland defense.
Looks like Balalola is going to be the one coming out.
Femi Babalola is 99 of 172 passing, 1,500 yards plus, 14 touchdowns, but 9 interceptions. He is dropping back to pass, looks left, now flushed out of the pocket and sacked! Ball comes loose. They get it back, but sacked at about the 3.
Rod can't talk to me, but I will say this. We talked about this. It looks like they have an idea of exactly what they're doing.
Have
what
the
Ravenwood's
playbook.
doing. I know. Maybe it was you I talked to. I guess it was.
Yeah. Second down, and with the loss, 26 yards to go. Sacked by Bingham. So sack it down and 26.
Got to let them. You got to keep them from getting the first down with this kind of situation.
The ball is on the 2 from the end zone. Back to pass. They zip it left side, and it's going to be caught at the 10 by Cy Longley. Gainer brought him down. They pick up 8 yards. So now it's 3rd down and 17. This is almost kind of like a prevent defense, at least on that second down. Here, 3rd down.
I think they'll let them have anything middle half. I just don't. They don't want to get them anything deep.
The line to gain is the 28-yard line. The ball is on the 11. Babalola. No, this is Chance. Chance slings it, and it's overthrown, almost picked off by Joel Wyatt through his hands. And Oakland's defense holds Ravenwood to 3 and out on the first series.
Well, if we were talking about it, hold them in the first possession they have, they've definitely done that. And a flag, I think.
Uh-oh. Yep, I see it over there at about the 11 on the far side. Well, I think he's going to tell us.
False start, number 1 of the offense, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
So that is against Ravenwood. So they're going to be punting from the end zone. They get the punt away. Ooh, it's shanked. Very short. It's going to hit at the 27 and roll. back to the 23-yard line.
All right, let's take this puppy home here on this one. Great opportunity, bad punt. Going to have the ball, at the 21, 23, something like that?
23, I think. It definitely took an Oakland bounce before they could down it. So Oakland has it just outside of the John Day legal red zone. Boy, that sack was such a huge play. It set up all of this.
And it forced them. They couldn't even go for it even if they were on the 30.
No. I'm not sure what the chit-chat is about down there with the officials, but whatever it is, it's over. And your quarterback is Dante Cameron. Cameron gives it to Bass. Bass cuts it inside, and just a shoestring tackle down to the 16. Picks up 7. I believe that was Little who got in there and swiped him.
A little counter there, and I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Bass tonight. I know he's only carried it 6 times, but he's got 53 yards on 6 carries.
It's pretty good efficiency.
I mean, he made a great cut to the inside there.
Ballon Henderson and Millsap, your wideouts to the far side. And they're coming inside on the run. It's Tutt. He's at the 10 now. Tutt stutter steps and then steps out of bounds around the 6 or 7 yard line. It's going to be the 10-yard line, rather. And that's a 6-yard gain there. It was on the near sideline. It was a little hard to see exactly where. No, they put the ball at the 6. So that was a bigger gain than we thought. Ball is first and goal at the 6-yard line for the Patriots. So a 10-yard gain there.
First down.
Cameron going to carry it here near side. Gets several blocks. He's going to be yanked down by number 23. 22, rather. And that is Lucas. 55 tackles coming into this game. So picks up 3, sack it down, and 3. Second and goal from the 3. Oakland up 28-7. 3 and out for Ravenwood to start this second half. Patriots got great field position. Trying to punch it in again. The freshman Cam Morton at quarterback. Keeps it himself. And they try to just push him on in there, and they do. Boy, he got some help. That's the Oakland tush push into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
That was a push tush. I mean, I didn't think he had a chance to get in, but he did.
That was a whole body push right there, wasn't it? Weekend ribs done right at Toots. A full slab of barbecue ribs and a side, just $14.99 all weekend long at any of the 4 Toots local locations. The extra point is good by Hernandez, and the Patriots lead 35-7. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
People love to see us on the schedule when they have a home game because our fans show up.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
The way we travel is just phenomenal. Our parents and our community are fully engaged in our school. When we compete, we're trying to do it in a way that honors God. We want to win. We also want to do it in a way that pleases Him.
Providing Christian values and academic excellence in a nurturing environment. That's Middle Tennessee Christian School. Invest in the future of your child. Find out more at mtcscougars.org.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Choosing the right insurance can be overwhelming. That's where Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance comes in. At Rayburn, we're not just about policies, we're about people. Rick Hall will take the time to understand your needs and find the best coverage at the best price. We've been serving our community since 1973. So why not let Rick Hall take the stress out of insurance? Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency, where you're more than just a policy number. You're our neighbors.
coming into a sizable amount of money is one kind of surprise. But a rough Tennessee winter is another one. Folks in this area know the importance of having their HVAC checkup before winter hits. People also know the importance of Roscoe Brown checking their plumbing system too. Frozen pipes, broken water heaters, just a few of the problems from Old Man Winter. Set up a winter plumbing and HVAC checkup at Roscoe Brown.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Thank you, Ron. We're also sponsored by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Alex Williams, located at 403 St. Clair Street. State Farm Agent Alex Williams, 615-898-1150. That's AlexWilliamsInsurance.com. Now, that's an easy one. Alex Williams Insurance.
Insure me big, E.
That was a little difficult.
The Oakland scoring drive, 4 plays, 23 yards, took 1 minute and 25 seconds. An answer to Oakland's defense holding Ravenwood on the opening drive to 3 and out. Had to kick from their end zone. A huge sack in there. Just a great defensive play. I'm looking forward to seeing the Oakland defense back out here. And Hernandez will kick it off. 8:37 left in the third quarter. This one going to be fielded at the 5. And it is Cy Longley again, 15-20, out of bounds at around the 30-yard line.
That's okay. I just don't want him to break a big one. That works.
You know, a big play can oftentimes spark a team too, and we don't want to see that.
Well, a big play of this game was when they came back after Ravenwood scored. They marched right down the field and scored again. I thought that may be the biggest change in the game right now.
It was 21-0, then it was 21-7, and then 28-7 with that score that John just alluded to. Chance Maverick at quarterback. Slings it deep. His man is there, but a great tackle made to trip him up by the Oakland Patriots, Marquise Earl.
That was very close.
It was close.
But I wouldn't have called that either, because it didn't really affect him catching the ball.
Intended for the senior Cruz Kelly, who is the favorite receiver on the team, has 26 catches for 590 yards on the season. 2nd and 10 now. Raptors have 1 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Halfback blocking there on the left end. And Chance runs it for no gain. 3rd down.
When you have a big lead like this, it really loosens up the defense. You know, they can gamble a little bit. They can do some things that they ordinarily couldn't do in a close game.
And Oakland's pretty locked down anyway, and you give them a chance to really show their stuff. Jackson Wyatt was the one in there on that last tackle of Chance. And Maverick with a 3rd down here. Has 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, and he's going to roll out. Stops, slings it, and he's got a guy there, but Wyatt with the pick. Joel Wyatt with the INT.
That was timed perfectly. I mean, it was almost like he was the receiver. He just did a great job of just watching the football, where it was going, and he knew where the receiver was as well. Great play by Wyatt.
Intended for Traylon Vaughn down there. Now Oakland is going to take over at the 10-yard line.
But if you look at it from Ravenwood's point of view, it's like a punt.
Correct. And a good one, yes.
In fact, he might have been better off just knocking it down, but I'm glad he intercepted it. Take the ball.
Oakland's offense back out there with a 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. 90 yards to go from right to left. Leading 35-7. And a run by Cameron. Keeps those legs churning to the 16-yard line. Somehow, the entire.
How many times have we seen that?
I mean, it took the entire defense. My goodness.
You know, I think we ought to have a show where we just listen to Rod's outtakes over the microphone
that
nobody else can hear.
said they practiced all week at that. They just kind of link arms and push. It was something else. 2nd down and 4.
I mean, you gained 4 or 5 yards there by doing that.
Going to work from the pistol set is Morton. And now to Tutt. Tutt's going to be pushed back. Really no hole opening there for Tutt. He was waiting on something to open up, but it just did not. Going to lose about 4. And Shave with another tackle.
Interesting what they'll call here.
Yeah, Oakland with a 3rd and 8 back at their own 12-yard line. Sending 3 wide to the far side. Tutt, Brown, and 1 more. It's Morton across the middle, caught. And still on his feet is Giovanni Malone to the 34-yard line. Giovanni Malone, 13 catches, 259 yards, and a touchdown coming into this game. Gets a big 22-yarder right there for a First Bank first down.
Cam Morton having a really good second half. That ball was zipped in there. And what I love about Oakland, if you can get it to the receiver's hands, they're playmakers. They'll get yardage after the catch.
Cam Morton to Malone for 23 big yards. 1st and 10. Dante Cameron sends Bass in motion. Fake the pitch to him. And it's Millsap to the 35, so back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. There's 5:21 left in the 3rd quarter. Rowan and Anderson teaming up on the tackle for Ravenwood. Oakland's going to bring in Reese Smith for Tutt on this series. Cam Morton will roll under center this time with 2 offset in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to pass. Down the field, it's going to be caught by Valon Henderson. 40, 38, and out of bounds. Right there in Ravenwood territory are the Patriots now with a huge pass. Nelson with the tackle, but not before another 23-yard gasher by the Patriots.
Again, just perfectly thrown, just out of the reach of the defender, right in the hands of Henderson. That is a beautiful pass. 4 first downs here in the second half, or the 3rd quarter, that is.
Ball at the 37 of Ravenwood for the Patriots. They lead 35-7. 4:19 to play. And it's Cameron running outside, has some room, 35-30, cuts back inside, 25, and going to be tackled from behind. Guy just leaped into the air and slammed Cameron to the ground at the 24-yard line. Shave, that was the one who did that, but not before 13 yards.
They had Ravenwood flush to the right side, and Cameron had a wide open hole down there.
There is a flag back at the 40 now, though. I'm afraid this is going to come back.
That might have looked too pretty.
And Oakland is moving back this way as well.
He was just too wide open, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, the hole was too big.
Had to be a hold, wouldn't you think?
Holding, number 0 of the offense, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, still first down.
Well, that'll make it 1st and 20. They'll have to get it to the 27.5 for a first down. Ball at the 42 of Ravenwood. Morton zips it right across the middle. Short gain to Michael Brown, the senior.
I don't know that he even got anything,
did he? About a yard. Yard and a half. Ball at the 44. Henderson and Lucas on the tackle for Ravenwood. 3:36 to play in the 3rd. So it's 2nd and 17 now.
Actually lost 2.
And now whistle. We're going to have a timeout here by Oakland. We'll step aside. We'll be right back. Oakland 35-7 in the Blue Cross Bowl. State Farm Prep Sports.
When it comes to building your dream home in Rutherford County, America's Home Place has the winning game plan. Step into the Mount Juliet showroom and call your own plays. Pick the house plan, flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more, all under one roof. Build it your way on your land with a builder you can trust. Visit 4157 North Mount Juliet Road or call 615-784-0030. America's Home Place, helping Rutherford County families score big with custom homes.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to support Rutherford County high school athletes. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back here as the Patriots face a 2nd down and 17 to go at the 44. Need to get it to the 27, and the whistle blows this one up pretty quick. Did Oakland call another timeout?
Oakland,
They sure did.
Second timeout of the half.
We'll step aside as well. 35-7, Patriots lead in the Blue Cross Bowl. State Farm Prep Sports.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
In Rutherford County, we need a sheriff who leads from the front, not from behind the desk. That's Kenneth Barrett, out on calls, side by side with deputies, tackling the tough stuff every shift. He's the working man's leader, supervising with sharp eyes, serving with steady hands, keeping our families safe. Born here, raised here, he's ready to protect here.
I'm Kenneth Barrett, running for Rutherford County Sheriff, and I'd appreciate your vote.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff. Treasurer, Jam Stewart.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to
And here's a pass from Morton, and Millsap almost with the catch, and then it was batted down by Ravenwood.
A little overthrown.
The Raptors' James Nelson knocked it away.
He was open and in good position to score. That was unfortunate.
So Oakland has burned 2 timeouts. They're left with only 1. And facing now a 3rd and 17. 3:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. What do they draw up this time? They leave Cam Morton in at quarterback. Send Millsap wide out to the right. Morton in the pocket, has time. Now going to run. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it, I think. And yes, he's going to be down at the 32-yard line. Needed to get to the 27, so he's going to be short here, and it's 4th down. He picked up 12 yards, so 4th and 5 now, and a decision for the Oakland Patriots.
Well, I'm thinking they're going to go.
I think they will too.
They've got it in a manageable yardage now.
Oakland is 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions in this game. Cam Morton, the freshman quarterback, still in. They give it to Tutt. No, they fake it to Tutt and then try to pass to Brown, who would have been wide open, but that was the old looking upfield before you got the ball. So Ravenwood will take over on downs as Oakland turns it over on downs.
Well, the bright side is we started at about the 10-yard line, and we got it to their 35, so I guess you call that a moral victory.
Yeah.
Our game tonight brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Dr. Automotive, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Rutherford Opioid Board, and State Farm.
So here come the Raptors. The scores 35-7 Oakland. 2:19 to play in the third. And here is Femi Babalola at quarterback. Hit as he launches it near side, and it's going to be incomplete. Never got enough on it there to get it to Cruz Kelly. He's passing here to the near side.
That was a great play there. That affected that whole play.
So second down and 10.
They've gotten good pressure on the quarterbacks tonight.
Yes, they
More
have.
on Babaloa than they have Chance, but
Chevy Armour, first one in there. 2 wideouts to either side for the Raptors. Looking left, passing that way, and Craig Tutt jumped in the air to try to bat it down. It whizzed by him, but incomplete. Had too much mustard on that one. Kind of threw it over almost into the Ravenwood sideline. So 3rd and 10. Ravenwood kind of forced to be one-dimensional here too with the passing game because they're down 35-7. 3rd and 10 at the 32. That's where this drive started for them. Empties the backfield as Pace becomes a receiver. Now Babalola running for his life. Going to stop, plant, pass, incomplete. Intended for Cy Longley, and it's 4th down.
Good job, Patriots.
That is shut down if I've ever seen it.
Now another shank would be nice.
Yeah, they have not had good punts this evening. Now, he's going to have to run it. And Henderson, Oakland was back there so quick, he pulled it down, and Oakland's going to have the ball at the 25, never got the kickoff. Jack Henderson has had a terrible night back there, punting for Ravenwood. I'll take it.
In all fairness, he didn't have a chance on that one.
No.
I mean, they were there when he got the ball.
They were going to block it, and he was going to be pummeled, or he had just had to pray. So Oakland has it 1st and 10 at the Ravenwood 25-yard line. Cam Morton, the give to Tutt. Tutt gets a yard and then is stood up by Matthew Anderson, the leading tackler for the Raptors. 95 Roja in there too, but I think Anderson was the first to make contact. Yeah. 2nd down now. 9 yards to go. Oakland just outside of the John Day legal red zone. 1:24. Oakland has had the ball for 22 minutes, 39 seconds. Ravenwood, 11 minutes, 29 seconds. 11 more minutes for Oakland's offense. Boy, everybody just froze when they snapped the ball, and now Morton's just going to run it out here.
Yeah, like they were expecting a flag that never came.
Exactly. I don't see one. I was expecting a flag. I don't think he got anything here. They're going to lose a yard, actually.
Offense has kind of sputtered a little bit here the last couple of possessions.
3rd and 10. And Morton's kind of been the guy here, too. I haven't seen Cameron in on the last couple of series. Tutt on the left hip. They're going to pass. Trying a little post route there and couldn't get it done. Tried to pass it to Millsap, but that would have been a short gain even if he caught it as he was diving down. So on 4th and 10, what does Oakland do here? Oakland is 1 of 2 on 4th downs, but I think they're going to try it here again on 4th down and 10.
Well, the worst they can get it, they'll be at the 25, so.
I do believe they're kind of out of Jose Hernandez's range. He's only attempted one between 40 and 49 yards, so they are going for it here. And it's a halfback pass. It was not going to happen here? Tutt's going to be brought down at the 30. It was Tutt. They snapped it to him. Then he threw it over to Cam Morton, and then Morton back to Tutt, who was wrapped up. So Ravenwood takes over at the 30-yard line, and Brown brought him down. So with 51 seconds left in the third, Oakland still up 35-7.
Well, hats off to Ravenwood defense, down by 35-7 score, and they didn't quit.
So that brings Maverick Chance back in at quarterback. 2 wides to the far side, 1 near side. Pace in the backfield with him, I think. No, that's Dowland. Chance, Maverick. Passing downfield and incomplete. There's just nobody open, John.
No, the coverage is great, and he had plenty of time to throw then.
There is a flag up here at the 43-yard line. 13 yards from the line of scrimmage. Oakland is dropping 7 back. Our head official is going to tell us what's going on here, but it's going to be against Oakland's defense here.
Holding. Number 11 on the defense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Well, I guess that explains why it was nobody was open.
But they really haven't had
they weren't open,
wide open all night.
And I don't think it was the receiver he was intending to go to anyway.
Maverick going to drop back now, looks left. Looking left the whole time. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's at the 40, at the 45. He's going to be spun down right at the 50, making that the 49 of Oakland. So an 11-yard rumble for him there. Williams on the tackle. That's Cullen Williams. 101 tackles, 13 for loss, 3.5 sacks, 2 defensive breakups, 3 received fumbles, 1 forced on the season for number 10. He's been one of the anchors of this Oakland defense. 1st and 10, back to pass Maverick. And it's going to be caught by Vaughn. Vaughn, 35, make that 25 to the 23-yard line before being ridden out of bounds. And with 6 seconds left in the third, that's a pass and catch of 26 yards. And for the second time tonight, Ravenwood sniffing the Oakland end zone. You can hear the Oakland fans chanting defense down there. First and 10 at the 23 for Ravenwood. Chance Maverick, a high snap, brings it down with one hand. Going to barrel over the 20 to the 19-yard line. And we head to the fourth quarter. One more quarter to go. And the Oakland Patriots lead the Ravenwood Raptors 35-7 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hi, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Holidays coming up, you need to do some shopping. We have guitars, the new Godins just came in. Guild guitars, Alvarez. We have more drums than you can shake a stick at. We have cymbals, new and used. Our prices are as good or better than the box stores. I don't think you'll do better by shopping online than you would by coming in. Being able to hold a guitar, try it out. You can't do that online. Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, the pizza man. Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700. That's RonReevesInsurance.com. And we want to remind you that our coverage is brought to you by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, trusted since 1949 to care for thousands of families in Rutherford County with more than 20 specialties across several area locations. The MMC delivers quality health care that fits your life.
John, tonight Craig Tutt coming into the game had 922 yards. And with his 93 yards and 3 touchdowns tonight, he is over 1,000 yards rushing this season. He is a Mr. Football semifinalist, and I don't know, of the other finalists, he's one of the final 3. I don't know that you can find one better.
No.
Just what he brings to the table.
And they're hard yards tonight.
Boy, yeah.
I mean, the holes just really haven't been there, but he's gotten yardage.
Leading rusher is actually Dante Cameron with 97 yards tonight. But the 93 that Tutt has had has been on 19 carries, where Cameron's carried it 9 times. So,
but he's an offshoot.
Yes,
Tutt makes him special because they're not gearing on him necessarily.
Second down for Ravenwood as we start the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6 as the Raptors have it at the Oakland 19-yard line. They're moving right to left now. Here's Maverick Chance. Passes over there to the right side. Completes the pass to Davis Dowland. Going to be right at the sticks. Picked up 8. Actually 2 yards past the sticks. So it's 1st and 10 now. Earl making the tackle for Oakland. So Ravenwood with a first down at the 12-yard line. Goes back to work. Pass across the middle is going to be completed to Parker, I believe it was, and it's a 5-yard gain there. Ravenwood kind of in a hurry now. They trail Oakland 35-7 as Woods makes the tackle on the last play. Maverick has Dowland now switching to the right hip of Maverick Chance. He's going to run it right side. Chance at the 5. Going to try to angle to get into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown, Ravenwood. And Maverick Chance with another touchdown tonight.
Big, strong kid. I'm telling you, he's got some speed. He went to the outside, and Oakland just couldn't catch him.
6 plays, 70 yards. Took a minute 43 off the clock. And now it is Carlos Guerrera for point. He has not missed one all season long, and he doesn't miss this one. So just starting the fourth quarter, it's 35-14. Patriots lead Ravenwood on State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
WGNS Radio and Big G TV cover prep sports like no one else. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team bring you the sights and sounds of every game on State Farm Prep Sports, where local teams and big moments come to life. Hear every game on FM 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, and WGNSradio.com, or watch on YouTube, Facebook, and more. WGNS and Big GTV, your front row seat to Rutherford County Prep Sports.
I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by JHA Company, Rayburn Insurance agent Rick Hall in Smyrna, and Lascassas Feed Supply.
Low kick, bouncing around, and Kyrie Gaynor gobbles it up at the 42-yard line.
I think a personal foul going to come up.
I hope it's not against Oakland.
Gaynor took a shot.
Yeah, the trainers are running out there, but Gaynor's up. He's going to limp off, but my goodness, what a hit. They just clobbered him. That may be worth two.
Give Gaynor credit, he held on to the ball.
Man alive. Ravenwood was very hungry there.
Well, they're not going away. We need to move the football.
Have not been able to. I'm glad to see Gaynor picking up a trot here.
Personal foul, number 0 of the kicking team. With the 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down.
So that will put Oakland into Ravenwood territory. Ball at the 49-yard line now.
And he was already down. There was no need for that. I mean,
Stewart over the football. Cam Morton gets the call from the sideline. Going to line up in a power eye. They've got Jackson in there to kind of plow the road here for Tutt. Tutt second level, 40, 35. Carries everybody across the 30 to the 29.
That's good hard running, but the blocking was good there too. Just followed his blockers, and then he just kept pouring it on.
Well, they brought Trayvon Jackson in there, and of course we know what he does defensively for the Patriots with 23 and a half tackles for loss coming into this game. But there, man alive, did he push some people around, but there is a flag. And it's coming back here.
Illegal formation on the offense, 5 men in the backfield, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
That will put the ball back at the original 49-yard line of Ravenwood.
So we just swapped fouls, really.
Yeah, but it's 1st and 15. They need to get the ball to the 34. Tutt waiting on something to open up there. Not much, but does rumble down to about the 47. 2 tackles, or 2 yards rather. I was thinking about penalties. Oakland with 5 penalties for 55 yards. Ravenwood with 6 for 40 yards tonight.
They've just kind of come at bad times.
Yeah, like that one?
Yeah.
So it's 2nd and 13 for Oakland. Ball at the 47 of Ravenwood. Morton works from under center. The pitch back. Here's Tutt. Sideline 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Tutt. Touchdown. Crown number 4 for the big guy. That one, a huge 47-yard rumble, John.
Yeah, that just took one block and he was gone. I mean, it was perfect play. And once he gets in the open field, there's no stopping him.
There is your, I think, Mr. Football, and I think your MVP. 4 touchdowns tonight. He didn't get the kick down. They're going to go for 2, and are they going to get in? Just shy. Tried the 2-point conversion, but going to be stopped about a half yard short. So your score is 41-14. 41-14 Patriots lead here in the 4th quarter on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting you to come do business with our family While you're Christmas shopping, Santa is on his way to Animal City. Stop in for pet photos on the 13th and 14th of December. Check our Facebook page for more details and times. Stop in to Animal City with your pets to take some great photos with Santa. That's Saturday the 13th and Sunday the 14th of December. Check our Facebook page for more details and times. Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris, County Commissioner.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Jose Hernandez kicks it off, taken by the Raptors at around the 12-yard line. And wrapped up is Cy Longley. I don't know why I want to call him Langley. Ball at the 25-yard line for Ravenwood. Oakland just scored. 2 plays, 44 yards. It took 1 minute and 2 seconds. Craig Tutt with his 4th touchdown tonight. Craig Tutt right now has 21 carries, 142 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Well, he's finishing out in a blaze of glory, isn't he?
Yeah, isn't he? Here's Babalola, and the pass is going to be caught by Maverick Chance at the Oakland 45-yard line. Make it the 43-yard line. Big gunslinger coming out there. Looked like Gaynor was on defending, but not before Ravenwood gets a big play there.
He's got an arm.
Really, they both do, and we knew that coming in. Here's Babalola, going to run it this time, 45-40, and run out of bounds by Gaynor at the 34-yard line.
Well, one thing, Oakland got off to such a big lead. It kind of changed what the offense what Ravenwood's offense had to do. It took away a lot of they became a one-dimensional team, really.
Well, it made him a passing team, and I know he had a big run there, but Oakland's dropping so many back. Babalola with a fresh set of downs. Going to pass incomplete, and Vaughn was wide open there, and he looked back, and that cost him. Probably cost them a touchdown. 9:20 to go in this one. The Patriots lead 41-14.
For some reason, I'm expecting a blitz here by Oakland here in a minute.
2nd and 10 here. Might not be a bad chance to do that. I wish I had the height of Babalola and his weight. He's a big kid. Drops back. Lofts it left side for Longley, and boy, Longley has made some great snags. Gaynor all over him there, but it's going to be caught at the 4-yard line.
Well, he was hit as he threw the ball, so it was hanging up in the air. But Gaynor didn't turn around and look and see where the ball was, and so the receiver did, so he just waited for it.
Hung up there forever. 1st and goal here for the Raptors.
I don't think Gaynor realized that he'd been hit. The quarterback had been hit. It's becoming a shootout.
Oh, well, so far here in this second half. Oakland scored the only score in the 3rd quarter. And then Ravenwood scored early in the 4th. Oakland answered. Ravenwood trying to punch this one in from 3 yards away.
I mean, you can see why Ravenwood's kind of touted the offense.
Yes. A bunch set of 3 receivers up at the hashes on the right side, and now flag.
That will be against the Raptors, I think.
That looked like a weird formation. Flag was thrown from the sideline over there. After a brief discussion.
Encroachment, number 14 on the defense.
Oh.
Half the distance to the goal.
I missed that one.
Well, half the distance will be 1.5 yards. So.
Little eager to get in there.
Ravenwood liberally subbing here.
Wow, whole slew of them.
bring in 4 fresh starters. Maverick Chance is using this opportunity to talk to Femi Babalola. Tutt's going to come off the field. Tutt's going to be replaced by Nehemiah Wade after that Oakland penalty. So they are going with the power formation here, and Babalola is going to waltz into the end zone. So Babalola comes in from a yard away, and Ravenwood with the touchdown at 8:32 remaining in this ball game. And the Raptors are not going away quietly here. Extra point attempt coming up by Carlos Guerrera. Snap set, kick away. It is up and good. So it's 41-21 as Oakland leads by 20 with 8:32 to go on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey there, it's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, I've seen firsthand how they go above and beyond. They have the Gateway and Memorial Boulevard locations, along with 9 more across Middle Tennessee. They make it easy to get the help I need, and I can always talk to a real person. That's a big deal nowadays. That's why I trust First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They're always there when I need them.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Pizza. Murfreesboro's favorite pizza is now hiring at all 3 local locations. That's right. We want you to join the Sir Pizza team. Stop in at our East Main, Veterans Parkway, or Memorial Boulevard locations and let us know how you'd like to join the Sir Pizza family. Also, we've made it even easier to order for carryout or delivery. Just head on over to sirpizzatn.com. Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned funeral home, we're committed to honoring every life with dignity through traditional services, cremation options, and pre-planning that gives you peace of mind. For over 140 years, we've been here when it matters most. Visit JenningsandAyers.com. Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, honoring life and comforting families since 1880.
As attic insulation, I can just lie around.
Yeah, and you save homeowners up to 30% on their heating bills. Still, you need some exercise.
But I'm saving them hundreds of dollars.
2 words, jumping jacks.
No way, bud. I need some rest. Could you fluff my pillow?
Call Roscoe Brown Heating and Air to get your home's insulation in shape.
Oh, and pass the Cheetos.
RoscoeBrown.com. Give us a call.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by all our State Farm agents. That's Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. And let's not forget about First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, the law offices of John Day. And do you have a sports-related injury? Visit the TOA Orthopedic Urgent Care in Murfreesboro. Extended hours available. Find out more at TOA.com.
Just a little sound effect for the TOA commercial there.
I thought I'd heard something else. That wasn't for sure.
Want to say thanks for some of the folks, or all the folks listening out there. I've got a message from Ron Reeves. Good to hear
Tom
from Ron.
Hoover.
Tom Hoover, another one of those. Also, I have to say, Hall of Famer Mike Bartlett now.
Ooh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, the Patriots.
What Hall of Fame did he get in?
He is in the Rutherford County Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I knew that. I was trying to start a joke, but you didn't go with it.
No, I thought you were going to say, him.
What,
really?
The Hall of Fame of what?
Well, he could be in others.
Okay.
Here's the onside kick, and it's going to bounce right past Oakland and out of bounds.
Not even. Did it go 10 yards?
It did not, I don't think. No. Well, yes.
It just
kicked
went
him
out
to
of
the
bounds.
40, but it went out of bounds, and nobody touched it. Took a weird bounce.
All right, fellas, let's do about a 12-play drive and score. And
Illegal kick out of bounds on the kicking team. It's a 5-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
So they're going to mark it off from the 48 of Ravenwood. I'm sorry, of Oakland, and move it to the 47. Move it to the 47 of Ravenwood now. I'll get it right. And here's Mr. Tutt diving across the 40 to the 39-yard line for a 6-yard gain.
He's having quite a game. He's
Little with the tackle. We have not seen Dante Cameron in the second half, I don't think, have we?
No.
Second down now and 2.
He may have messed up that ankle a little bit.
Yeah.
But we got a good first half out of him.
Sure did. Oakland quickly to the line of scrimmage. It's Tutt in the Wildcat. Fakes to Millsap. Runs it right up the middle to the 31-yard line. 8-yard pickup there. This is reminiscent of what Oakland did in the Blackman game last week when they put Tutt in the Wildcat and they just marched it down the field.
Well, you don't know what they're going to do because he can, he's a force in himself, and if he hands it off, it left Millsap open for about an 8-yard gain there.
Mr. Tutt is at about 150. Going to roll him back out there as well. 2 blocking backs. Waits for the holes. Not much of one that time. Going to eke out a couple to the 29.
Well, their job now, they want to eat up clock.
Yeah.
7:02
left.
Way to do that.
Ball sitting right at the 29-yard line. 6:46 now to go in the game. Patriots lead 41-21. Oakland rolls them out. Two blocking halfbacks. And Tutt runs it left side to the second level.
Unbelievable.
And to the 19.
Unbelievable.
There were some tremendous blocks in there, too. And it's a First Bank first down for Oakland, serving Rutherford County with community-focused banking at First Bank.
You got to have good blocking for that because he's got the ball, and he's just hesitating for a second, just looking for a hole of any kind and going to it.
They're in the John Day Legal Red Zone here as well. The law offices of John Day, recognized, respected, and ready to fight for justice.
This is deafening the Ravenwood crowd as well.
Yeah, they have not had a lot to cheer about tonight. Ravenwood on defense, just trying to stop the Tutt choo-choo train here. He takes it to the 16. I think Ravenwood wants a timeout here, maybe.
Timeout. Ravenwood,
Yep.
their first timeout.
We'll take one as well. 5:37 to go in this one. Oakland leads by 20 on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. My wife Joy and I love dogs and have one of our own. But we've also helped people who have been injured by dog bites and dog attacks, as well as bicyclists who crashed after a dog attack. You need to know that the dog owner may have insurance to help pay medical bills and other expenses because of a dog attack. If your loved one has been injured by a dog, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Check out WGNSSports.com for the latest prep and MTSU sports news, schedules, podcasts, and more. You can even see Rutherford Issues on it. That's WGNSSports.com.
Well, yeah.
On the podcast.
Yeah. Got all kinds of podcasts there. Oakland ready for 2nd down and 7 after the Ravenwood timeout. They're just trying to stop the clock. Tutt runs it left side. Tutt 15, Tutt 10, Tutt 5, Tutt touchdown. Number 5 on the tonight for Craig Tutt. Man,
he's amazing.
What a player.
And that was just a matter of they were designed for him. They thought he was going to go up the middle, and he just took it to the left side and ran it in.
That timeout helped Oakland draw up that play. And Ravenwood was just trying to stop the clock from Oakland running it out. And Oakland just said, well, we got something for you. They're going to go for 2 here. Cam Morton looks, going to pass their left side. Oh, there's the flag. Yes, should have been a flag. I think the intended receiver was Reese Smith. And pass was intended for Tutt, not Smith. And he just kind of pulled him down. Almost looked like kind of a headshot there. So this will move the 2-point play a little closer here. So Oakland with a 47-21 lead with a chance to add to that. There's still a discussion going on here. Now Oakland decides, hey, we're just going to move away from the line of scrimmage. They may be discussing a personal foul situation. I don't know, because it was at the head. We'll see. Right now.
During the try, pass interference, number 11 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal, retry.
Well, now you're in running situation.
Yeah. Puts the ball at the, between the 1 and 2 yard line. So Oakland with a 2-point try after the touchdown, the 5th one of the night for him. Roll quickly to the line of scrimmage. And Cam Morton going to try to muscle his way across, and I don't know that he got in. I haven't seen the signal yet. One official wants to put it up. They're trying to see where he actually is. Still no sign. Don't see a flag
Where
anywhere.
That side official is standing, he didn't make it.
I don't think so. Oakland says they do. The 2-point try is good. That took forever. 49-21, Oakland Patriots with 5:30 to play in the championship game are up on Ravenwood. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
At State Farm, when home and auto work together as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. And I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Toots. Good food and fun.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Kickoff taken at the 9 by Ravenwood. Return to the 20, to the 30. Fumble! Oakland has it, I think. Yes, they do. Recovered by Terry Legan. And Longley, lost that football.
Well, that should do it, really. 5:19 to go. We've got the football. They're going to run it down their throats, and hopefully they'll run the clock out.
Sophomore Terry Legan.
Big thrill for a sophomore, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Still in the Wildcat. Tut's going to try to run it right side and run into a wall of Raptors here. 5:15 to go. Anderson with that hit.
I'm not even sure Ravenwood will try to stop the clock at this point.
They do have 2 timeouts left, but that score probably sunk their chances or their thoughts or changed their decision making here. Oakland is taking every second possible on the clock. Play clock at 10 now. And Millsap from the Wildcat runs it for a couple. Third down and 8. 4:23 to play. And Oakland's got another 20 seconds to waste away. Break the huddle with 10 seconds. And stroll like they're doing a little Christmas holiday shopping. Tut's going to come here near side. 30, 25, 20, 10. Out of bounds. Boy, he's angry that he ran out of room. He's going to be out of bounds at about the 7. He knew he almost had it, but Pallard knocked him out of bounds, or at least didn't give him enough room to run near side.
Well, it got him a first down, and that's the important thing.
Yes, with 3:47 to go.
It probably helps.
So they're in the John Day Legal red zone again at the 7. First and goal for Oakland. Tut fakes the handoff. Going to wait for a hole to open up the middle. Rumbles to the 4. Maybe the 3. Or maybe right in between. That's the way it's looking. Second and goal now.
I think Tut's approaching 200 yards. I'm the unofficial scorekeeper.
Husk on the takedown. Right now, according to this stat broadcast, 30 carries, 220 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Well, I hadn't added up yet, so I guess I was right.
You're close. Yep. A lot of people don't realize how tough John's job is to talk and do stats. Tut up the middle again, and Tut's going to rumble into the end zone for the 6th, yes, 6th time tonight. And the Oakland Patriots flexing their muscles here.
He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Yes.
But I'm telling you, I'm going to credit this offensive line all night long. They have done their job. I think Tut ought to buy him a car.
Well, maybe a pizza in the cafeteria on Monday. Matthew Moore to hold. Oh, and a whistle. As Hernandez is ready to kick the point after.
When I do the replays tonight, can I just say there were like 6 of them, and you just play them one right after the other? Because they all come in succession.
It's going to take forever, isn't it?
Well, that's why I say there's no sense in me saying anything. You just run them.
Tut again, Tut again, Tut again. This to take a 56-21 lead after the Toots touchdown, and it is good. The Oakland Patriots are 2 minutes and 55 seconds away from state championship number 9 when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bike and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bike and Trust, member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Ready for the Hernandez kickoff as you can hear this fired up Oakland crowd. Kicks it straight away, taken at the 5 by the Raptors. It's Longley again, 20, 25, 30, angles out of bounds. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. And the clock, of course, is running now as it's a 35-point lead by Oakland. And I think, John, of all the state championship games, there have only been 2 without a running clock. This is the 5th game of the 9 that's had a running clock.
Really?
Yeah, was talking with
that's it. That's odd.
Matthew Gillespie with it. He said he thought it was 3 was the record going into it. So it's been a kind of a lopsided Blue Cross Bowl, except for a couple of games. And
fumble.
Ravenwood running, and they do fumble the football. Oakland is going to take it. Maybe. Yes. Well, John, Ravenwood has kind of had that kind of a night. And
that's what, 3 fumbles, 1 interception? Is that right?
I believe that's correct.
You cannot win with that many turnovers against a team like Oakland.
So Oakland with 1:37 to go, and this crowd is about ready to blow the roof, if there were a roof, off Finley Stadium. Millsap runs it to the 28-yard line. Cam Morton coming back in for Millsap. Husk made the tackle for Ravenwood. I think we're going to see victory formation here. No. And it is going to be a very hard Oakland run here by Dante Short, the senior. 31 carries, 137 yards coming into the game here. Rumbles at
15
yards. They're going to give it to him again. Short running, keeps the legs churning to the 3. They're going to give it to him again here, I think. Ravenwood's were very slow to get up. Can Dante Short end his career? There must be a flag.
Substitute on the defense, number 3. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
So Oakland with it, 1st and goal. Clock starts with 20 seconds. Craig Tutt fakes the handoff, bounces outside, trying to push his way into the end zone. They keep pushing, and they keep pushing, and they keep pushing, and he's in! Craig Tutt, as time expires, into the end zone. The Oakland Patriots are state champions in the state of Tennessee for the 9th time, the 6th in the last 7 years, and Tutt with his 7th touchdown of the night. to put a little icing on the cake. We're going to take a final timeout. Handshakes are taking place. And when we come back, we will have lots of information for you on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show, the trophy presentation, all of that straight ahead as we continue. It's a final. The Oakland Patriots are once again state champions.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and do it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big G TV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game. It's time for the Primetime Sports Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, working hard to help injured people in Rutherford County and Middle Tennessee. Since moving to Medical Center Parkway, they've helped thousands get legal help that they've needed when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, go to johndaylegal.com for a free consultation. And remember, there are no fees unless they win your case. Now, let's join the Primetime Sports team for tonight's feature game from WGNS and Big G TV.
Welcome back to Finley Stadium in Chattanooga. Oakland blows out Ravenwood 62-21. And Danny Brewer joins us for our Dr. Automotive post-game conversation. You were on the sidelines, and Danny, the third quarter was ugly, but when Oakland decided to put it away, boy, did they.
Oh, I'm telling you what, the thing about Craig Tutt, so I don't get a vote in it, but he's Mr. Football, doggone it, because when he gets, his acceleration is just unbelievable. On that one 40-something yard touchdown run on the sweep, it was like once he got to the corner, it was just like he was gone. I mean, it's like the Roadrunner just whoop, and he was out of there. And straight to pay dirt. His acceleration is just unbelievable. The kid is a flat football player, no doubt about it. 7 touchdowns tonight. I don't know that I've seen Oakland has won now 9 state championships, Danny, and we've seen a lot of great players, obviously, and not just Oakland, others from Rutherford County, but I don't know one. Everybody in the stadium knew he was going to get the ball, and they couldn't stop him. Well, and that's it. And there was one time down there where Kevin Creasy, so, you know, they're shuttling in and out players to sit in the plays. I think that Cameron was hurt because he didn't play much in the second half, and so there was some confusion. Creasy just yelled out, "Run the sweep, run the sweep." And guess what? They ran the sweep, and they got a big gain. You're right. Everybody knew what was coming, but you just can't stop it.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt he's the MVP tonight. They haven't announced that yet, and they will here in a second in the trophy presentation. But 225 yards, 226 is going to be right there at 7 touchdowns. Pretty amazing performance, and you got to have good blocking up front for that to happen. And John mentioned that a lot tonight, but the offensive line dominated tonight for them too.
No doubt about it. They controlled the line of scrimmage. And, when I talked about that sweep that he ran for the touchdown that put him up, I think, 49 or 40. That was when they went up 41-14. They did an excellent job. They got him to the corner. The offensive line, to me, was the story of the game for Oakland because they completely controlled the line of scrimmage. Most of the yards were between the tackles, and it just they did an outstanding job. I think the Tut's going to get the MVP, but maybe the most valuable unit is the Oakland offensive line.
Yeah. Defensively, Oakland held Ravenwood to 200 yards or so, 220, somewhere around there, but made them one-dimensional because they only had 66 yards rushing. And when you do that, I mean, to me, that was a big stat in this game, too. It made Ravenwood just have to pass the ball, and there's Mr. Tutt getting the MVP.
Oh, yeah, there he is. That was huge. What set all of that in motion was the opening drive of the second half. Ravenwood gets the ball. Oakland makes a big play on second down and causes that fumble and gets them down inside the 5-yard line. And so then they had the punt, and Oakland gets a short field because the punt gets shanked, and they score. They make it 35-7. At that point, you've got no choice but to throw.
Yeah.
So that was what set up the entire second half was that opening drive.
And they forced a lot of turnovers. I mean, and Ravenwood turned the ball over, I think, 4 times finally by the end when it's over. And you cannot do that against Oakland.
Oh, no, absolutely not. You can't give them more possessions because they control the clock so well. Oakland dominated this football game. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought it was going to be an Oakland win, but I did not think they would dominate the way they did.
32 minutes, 31 seconds for Oakland, 15 minutes, 29 for Ravenwood.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they just flat dominated the game. When you've got a really good racehorse, a lot of times what you do is you send them from the gate and you never look back, and that's exactly what happened tonight. Oakland's up. To me, one of the biggest plays of the game was the block punt on Ravenwood's first possession because that set up short field. It's 14-0 in the blink of an eye. So Oakland really got out of the gate extremely well tonight. They never looked back, and it was gate to wire.
Why did I think he was going to go to horse racing?
Well, that's
how did you know that, John Dinkins?
I just knew it.
That's just the analogies that pop in. Well, Danny, appreciate your comments tonight. Hope you enjoyed the game on the sidelines. It was a fun one to watch, and Rutherford County has just claimed its 15th state championship since 1994, 17th in county history.
It's, we are the SEC of high school football. And, I'm happy to see Oakland continue to fly the flag for the county because it's like the torch has been passed on, because you've had Riverdale, Smyrna had their couple years, and then Oakland has dominated of late. But still, Rutherford County, SEC of high school football, and the gold trophy's going back where it belongs.
Well, Kevin Creasy getting the state championship coach plaque and the football there to remember it by. Danny, appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you at a gym somewhere soon, I'm sure.
We hope so, guys, and safe travels home to the award-winning team. I just want to say, and I mean this sincerely, it's a pleasure to be a part of the award-winning team at WGNS Radio.
Well, we're certainly glad to have you aboard, and here's the state championship trophy as the Oakland Patriots claim it here in Chattanooga's Finley Stadium tonight by a final score of 62-21. And the Patriots, with their hands in the air, holding that trophy tonight. And this is state title number 9 for the Oakland Patriots. John, 6 state titles in 7 years and a runner-up in the other. I mean,
well, it's amazing. I mean, it really is. And Danny said it right. We're the SEC of high school football, really. And,
and who did Oakland play to get here? Who did they play in the semifinals? They played Blackman to get here.
Right.
It's just been something fun to watch. Well, here on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show, we've got replays, we've got stats. It's time to hand things over to John and Rod here as we wrap up this game for you here on GNS Murfreesboro Smyrna. So, Mr. Dinkins, take it away.
Well, how about the replays first?
Sounds good.
All right, now I'm going to tell you we're going to do it like I said we're going to do it.
Okay.
We're going to do – I'm not going to say anything. You're just going to read off all the touchdowns after the first one.
Okay.
Because I think he's the only one that scored after that. Okay.
All right.
All right. They scored first. Oakland did. 10-14 to go in the first. A 41-yard run by Cameron.
Replays.
Cameron, 35, 30, cuts back outside, 25, 20. He's got some blockers. 15 to the 10, to the 5, to the goal line, and touchdown! Wowee! Junior quarterback Dante Cameron with his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
I'll tell you, he really did a good job of following his blockers there, and he just did a few stutter steps, and once he found the hole, that burst of speed got him there, and nobody touched him after that. It made it 7-0. Now we go with a couple of touchdowns by Craig Tutt to put Oakland squarely in front.
Replays.
Tutt running right up the middle, and Tutt running into the end zone. Patriot touchdown! And the Pats are off and running here in the Blue Cross Bowl. Up 13-0. Two halfbacks. They're blocking here near side, and it's Tutt. 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Craig Tutt finds pay dirt for the Pats.
They made it 21-0, and then Ravenwood got on the scoreboard. 5:07 to go in the second, and made it 21-7 on a 2-yard plunge by Chance. And then it was Mr. Tutt again.
First and goal from the 3. Inside counter. Tutt trying to push his way into the end zone, and he does. Oakland with another big one right before the half. First
and that made it 28-7. Then Oakland scored. This time it wasn't Tutt, but it was Cam Morton with a 3-yard run.
Replays.
The freshman Cam Morton at quarterback keeps it himself. And they try to just push him on in there, and they do. Boy, he got some help. That's the Oakland tush push into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
That was a push. I mean, I didn't think he had a chance to get in, but he did. And it made it Oakland 35, Ravenwood 14. Then it was a 5-yard run by Chance to make it 35-14. Ravenwood got scored with 11:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Babalola got a score as well to make it 41-21. But I'm going to let Brian just take you through Craig Tutt in the fourth quarter, starting with the 10:04 mark. This was a 47-yard run by Tutt.
Replays.
Morton works from under center, the pitch back. Here's Tutt, sideline 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, Tutt, touchdown. Crown number 4. Tutt runs it left side. Tutt, 15, Tutt, 10, Tutt, 5, Tutt, touchdown. Number 5 for Craig Tutt. Tutt runs it up the middle again, and Tutt's going to rumble into the end zone for the 6th time tonight. Craig Tutt fakes the handoff, bounces outside, trying to push his way into the end zone. They keep pushing, and they keep pushing, and they keep pushing, and he's in! Craig Tutt, as time expires, into the end zone. The Oakland Patriots are state champions in the state of Tennessee for the 9th time, the 6th in the last 7 years.
That's a final score of 62-21. Craig Tutt. Wow, amazing player. He really is. All right, that's a look at our Sir Pizza replays.
Sir Pizza.
That's your Sir Pizza replays. Be sure to check out the Sir Pizza podcast later and download and listen back to the game at WGNSSports.com. And for your next family night, don't forget Sir Pizza. From the traditional pepperoni to the signature royal feast, Queen's Feast, or King's Feast, Sir Pizza is ready to feed your hungry family. Sir Pizza on East Main, on South Church Street, and Memorial Boulevard. Plus, you can order your favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com and on their app. Download to start earning rewards points.
pizza, pizza. You made me love pizza again.
And now here's a look at our stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. For Ravenwood, Maverick Chance scored ran for 13 carries, 72 yards. Babalola had 5 carries, 23 yards. Chance was 4 of 7 for 82 yards in the air. Babalola 4 of 10 for 74 yards. For Oakland, Craig Tutt 32 carries, 230 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's right, 7 touchdowns. He averaged 7.1 yards a carry. Dante Cameron 9 carries, 97 yards. Kamani Bass 5 carries for 38 yards. Passing, Cam Morton 4 of 8 for 50 yards. Dante Cameron 2 of 2 for 44 yards. Will Millsap was the leading receiver, 1 carry, one reception for 30 yards. Henderson 1 for 28. Malone 1 for 23. Kamani Bass 1 for 14. Let's see, going on down. I'll save that for the defensive tackles for Rod. The total offense for Oakland tonight. Are you ready? 499 yards. Ravenwood had 222. That's a look at the offensive stats. Rod, you've got the defensive stats.
Okay, for the Ravenwood, 2 of their players, stood out last week, and they stood out again this week. And you can see why they are part of the leaders of the team, but it seemed like they were the only ones really working so hard. And the middle linebacker, Anderson, last week he had 16 tackles. Then on the winning play, he tackled and knocked the ball loose, and then Pollard picked it up and ran it back, and those are the 2 people I'm referring to. Well, tonight he had 17 tackles. So he really came to play. Pollard is the one who ran back the touchdown. He had an interception and ran back one for 64 yards, but he had several tackles tonight. But that was about it for their defense part. But Oakland, Colin Williams had a great night, had 5 tackles and had 1 tackle for loss. Marion Woods had 4 tackles, and Overy Armory had 4. But their whole defense played well.
You could probably list 15 guys, really.
Right. They didn't have numbers, but they spread them out. It wasn't like just 1 or 2 people doing it, which is why they were so efficient tonight. And I'm going to ask the question. Do you think they had a rugby scrum specialist come in to help work with the offensive line, maybe 15 minutes a day this past week?
Boy, the offensive line was great. The defensive line was great. And, they played, with the exception of a couple of passes, really. They could have easily shut them out tonight, really.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And that's saying something against Ravenwood. Those stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Rod, since you don't do basketball with us much, your final thoughts on the game tonight and Oakland's win, another championship.
Well, they just keep doing what they have been doing since Coach Creasy's been here. And they keep putting out winners. And I tell you what, we're going to miss seeing Craig Tutt. He has been special the last 3 years, and especially the last 2. He has been the difference. Last week, 4 touchdowns in the big game against Blackman. Tonight, 7 touchdowns. And he may not have the stats that other people have. We've seen some 3,000 yards passing and all that. But he's used so many ways. Defensively, he's one of the elites in the nation.
Well, that's the thing. He plays defense half the game, and a lot of games he didn't carry the ball very much because they didn't really they didn't need him to that night, and he's on defense. So.
And you can tell if you're playing a good team, is how many times he carries the ball. If he carries it 19, 20 times, you got a good team.
Yeah.
They really respect you, and they're going to give you everything they've got then.
He carried it 30-some-odd tonight.
That's the most.
Yeah.
Last week was 19 was the second most.
Well, you had a quarterback down, one that had got re-injured his ankle, I think, and so they set him out, and so they had to depend on Tutt to kind of keep that lead, and that's exactly what he did 7 times to be exact.
Well, one thing too to show the dominance of their offensive line, last week and this week, they just did the Wildcat Tutt in the middle, I mean, it's just mano a mano, man on man, and they control both games, got the clock moving, and scored the touchdown.
Well, I don't know how many times you say the games are won in the trenches. Well, this game was won in the trenches tonight. Mm-hmm. So hats off to that offensive line, and the defense played well too. I can't really think of anything that they could have done better tonight.
4 takeaways.
That was huge. They were huge. Every one of them were huge.
Right.
Kind of set the tone, and then at the end it kind of relieved a little pressure when Ravenwood was trying to come back. Rod, you're a winner in my book too.
Well, thank you.
You're an MVP.
Anything
else I can make up?
Well, Kevin Creasy may need to think about Rod, because Rod came in Kevin's first year.
Yeah.
And look at what Oakland's been doing.
So you can't retire until Coach Creasy does.
So if I want to stop, I say, you got to retire.
Yeah. You got to wait on Kevin, But, since Kevin Creasy has gotten to Oakland, they were a semifinalist in 15, runner-up in 16, semifinalist in 17, state championship in 18, semifinalist in 19. They won it in 20, 21, 22, runner-up in 23, state champion in 24, and now 2025 with a 62-21 win over Ravenwood.
So that means Kevin and I made you guys work overtime every year.
Every year. Well, it's just one more game, because we have it's now 28 straight years that we've been at least in the Final Four. So pretty remarkable.
Maybe we're the reason.
That could be. Because we've been there a lot of those years too, for sure.
And without Rod. So hey, there you go.
Okay.
John, I appreciate you coming in and on injured reserve and coming in tonight. And got to thank Bill Hockenberry for his work while you were out, stepping in and helping out here. We appreciate that. We're going to see him some in hoops, and we've got several games coming up for you before the Christmas break, which we're all looking forward to. But it was another fun year, John, even if it was abbreviated for you.
You know how I can tell it's the end of the football season? I'm just dumping everything in my backpack. I don't care. I'll clean it out later. Yeah. Just throw it in there.
We've got a little trip ahead of us too. So for the regular season, I want to thank our friends at Stewart's Creek for helping us with video in the regular season. We thank you for listening, obviously, out there and watching some of that. Micah Robeson does a lot of our camera work, Jonas Harmon, and Mikey Woodring and others, and, of course, Chris Bissinger, who puts all that together. Just great work and a great partnership. We appreciate that. And Jackson Smith's been behind the board for every game, I think.
We'd be remiss if we didn't mention Jackson.
Oh, absolutely. Appreciate
but
Jackson.
I don't feel too great for him because he gets to go home in a few minutes, and we got to go drive.
We'll make it an hour and a half, John.
Oh, really?
Well, probably not, but
no,
maybe. But we're going to sign off here from Finley Stadium. Once again, the Oakland Patriots are state champions. Final score 62-21. Look for our schedule at WGNSSports.com. We've got lots of hoops coming up for you to wind up the 2025 year and start 2026 as well. Well, that's going to do it here tonight for John Dinkins, for Rod Edwards. And got to thank our friends at TSSAA, Bradley Lambert, Matt Gillespie, all of those folks who make tonight so easy to do. It's the easiest game for us to prepare for and do all year. We've got all the information we need, and certainly appreciate them. All right, we could be here all night, but thanks for joining us tonight on State Farm Prep Sports from WGNS and Big G TV. I'm Brian Barrett. So long until the next time we meet at the game.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's high school sports action on WGNS and Big G TV. Visit WGNSSports.com later to download, watch, or listen to the full podcast of the game. And be sure to check the site for details for the next State Farm Prep Sports broadcast. The station manager of WGNS is Brian Barrett, Primetime Sports Director John Dinkins, and the executive producer of Big G TV, Dalton Barrett. A big thank you to all the sponsors who made tonight's broadcast possible. This has been a Primetime Sports presentation on the Good Neighbor Network.